What would you do if your family, already drowning in debt, demanded to use your brand new credit card, calling it free money? In today's story, the protagonist's choice is a masterclass in how to handle it. I'm a 22-year-old woman in my final year of university, and I'll be the first to admit I don't have a deep knowledge of finances. Since I still live at home, I'm trying to be responsible. I pay my parents £300 a month in rent, cover my own phone plan, and buy any material things I want or need myself. I also pay for my own subscriptions and diligently try to put as much as I can into savings. My current goal is to save up for driving lessons. And if I pass, I hope to use some of that money towards a car, just in time for when I can start working full-time after graduation. As part of this journey into financial adulthood, I decided to get a credit card. My plan was simple: learn to manage credit wisely and build up a good score. For my age and situation, my credit score is decent, though nothing spectacular. To keep things safe, I set a strict personal rule: I would never let the balance exceed £100. I've stuck to that religiously. So far, I've only used it twice for a total of £80, and I paid it off immediately. I've heard far too many horror stories of people getting buried in debt because a credit card was just too convenient, and I was determined not to become one of them. I only told my dad about the card because my mom has a tendency to blab everything to my brother, Leo, and his wife, Megan, who are both 28. But, of course, she happened to overhear us talking one day. Before I knew it, Leo and Megan got wind of it and approached me with a shocking request. They wanted to use my credit card. This single request revealed their profound financial immaturity. Their inability to grasp basic consequences was the very reason they were in debt, and they were about to try and make it my problem. They openly admitted they were in debt from their own excessive credit card use and thought that since I owed almost nothing on mine, it was essentially free money. I was stunned by the audacity. I politely told them that I was really uncomfortable with that idea, explaining that it wasn't free money. I would be the one who owed the bank, and I couldn't just magically produce that kind of cash. Things went quiet for a few days, and I hoped that was the end of it. But then, they both showed up at the house. They were sweet at first, but the niceties quickly faded. They started demanding I let them use the card. It got worse when they tried to manipulate my mother into guilting me, turning it into a family pressure campaign. I felt my patience wearing thin, but the final straw came when my brother, Leo, looked me dead in the eye and said I owed it to them because they used to babysit me. As one person later commented, if they want payment for babysitting you, then they need to get that money from your mom and dad. The sheer absurdity of trying to leverage years-old babysitting gigs for access to my credit line was too much. The anger that had been simmering inside me just vanished, replaced by disbelief. I didn't yell. I didn't argue. I just laughed. I laughed right in their faces. The stunned, indignant looks on their faces were almost comical. Without another word, I turned around and walked out of the house. When I returned home, I found out the drama had escalated. My dad told me that after I left, Leo and Megan had tried their manipulation tactics on him. He saw right through it and kicked them both out. Then, my mother started on him, and he told her to leave, too. She's now staying with my brother and his wife. Now, the only person on my side is my dad. He keeps telling me I did the right thing, that they're all trying to take me for a ride because I'm young and they think I'm vulnerable. As another commenter wisely put it, my dad is right. They're trying to take advantage of me. They won't be liable for the debt. You will. On the other hand, my brother, Sil, and mother are acting like I've committed a terrible crime and that letting someone use your credit card is no big deal. The whole situation is messing with my head, and I just want the fighting to stop. This story is a powerful lesson in how setting firm financial boundaries is not an act of selfishness, but an act of self-preservation. You are never obligated to fix someone else's financial mistakes, especially when they see your responsibility as their opportunity. So, let me ask you, have you ever had to draw a hard line with family over money? How did you navigate that difficult conversation?